In 2016, Donald Trump said he would choose only the best people to work in his White House. Now those people have a warning for America. Trump is not fit to be president again. Here's his vice president.
Anyone who puts themselves over the Constitution should never be president of the United States. It should come as no surprise that I will not be endorsing Donald Trump this year.
His defense secretary.
Do you think Trump can be trusted with the nation's secrets ever again?
No. I mean, it's just irresponsible action that places our service members at risk, places our nation's security at risk.
His national security advisor.
Donald Trump will cause a lot of damage. The only thing he cares about is Donald Trump.
And the nation's highest-ranking military officer.
We don't take an oath to a king or a queen or to a tyrant or a dictator. And we don't take an oath to a wannabe dictator.
Take it from the people who knew him best. Donald Trump is a danger to our troops and our democracy. We can't let him lead our country again.
There's one thing we all know about Donald Trump. It's that he's not a policy guy. He's more of a boobs guy, or a she'll have a salad guy, or a babe, I swear I have a latex allergy guy. Definitely not a policy guy. So last year, the Heritage Foundation put out a policy for him. It's called Project 2025, and everyone's talking about it. It's really having a brat summer. It's essentially a blueprint for transforming the government from a neutral bureaucracy to a conservative Death Star. And I'm going to be honest, it's very upsetting. But the most upsetted was Donald Trump.
Well, on Truth Social, Trump wrote, I know nothing about Project 2025. I have no idea who's behind it.
They come up with this, I don't know what the hell it is. It's Project 25. I don't know anything about it. I don't want to know anything about it.
Okay, now I'm suspicious, because the last time Trump said, I don't know anything about that, he was talking about Stormy Daniels. So, did Trump Project 2025? Yeah. Trump has consistently said he doesn't know anything about Project 2025, but that might be hard to believe after this.
This week, we got new evidence of the connections between Trump and Project 2025. Reporters for Documented and ProPublica obtained 14 hours worth of private training videos from the group, and many of the people in the videos have worked for Donald Trump and remain close to him.
Hello. My name is Jeff Small. I was a presidential appointee in the Trump administration.
I am a former political appointee in the Donald J. Trump administration.
I served in the Trump administration.
Was on the Trump campaign team early on.
You stayed until the final hour.
Yes.
During the Trump administration, I served as the Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs at the Department of Homeland Security.
Number one, I have nothing to do, as you know, and as she knows better than anyone, I have nothing to do with Project 2025. That's out there. I haven't read it. I don't want to read it.
Our Project 2025 has developed a comprehensive policy agenda, but even more importantly, recruiting people, 20,000 people to go into the next administration, hopefully, to help take back this country for you and for your audiences. We want no credit. We want the American people, if President Trump is elected again, President Trump and his administration, to take credit for that. But it will also be a great sign if all of this is successful, that in fact, as we know in our prayer time, but maybe not every time when we're watching the news, that the Lord is still smiling upon America.
Attacking, since those weapons were from NATO allies, and therefore they would have to retaliate and warn there could be an escalation and, of course, a risk of a war, an even wider war. So even though the president said that he doesn't think much of what Putin says, of course, that has to be part of the calculation. In fact, that's exactly why they haven't put any U.S. boots on the ground, as an example.
Yeah. Well, we do beyond Ukraine. What more is on the agenda for President Biden and the British Prime Minister?
Well, certainly, as you mentioned, this is at the top of their agenda, but they are also going to be talking about a potential ceasefire deal that has eluded the U.S. and all of its allies that are pushing for there to be one in Gaza. And so at this point, we know that the conversations are ongoing. In fact, all week there have been remote conversations between negotiators. But we're watching to see if there will be any more in-person meetings coming up, because that will really signify some kind of progress, or at least a step forward, because every time we've gotten very close to a deal, it has fallen apart. And so, Lana, that is something that they'll be talking about, certainly, as they try to work together to end the war there as well.
Yeah. Weijia Jiang at the White House. Thanks, Weijia.
Sure.
Joe, he didn't do interviews either. Remember, Joe, what kind of ice cream is your favorite? Vanilla. Oh, I like vanilla. Oh, that was George Papadopoulos.
Okay. I guess you gotta warm up first. You can't just jump right into the economics. Start by attacking the guy you're not even running against anymore. But now that you're warmed up, economics, go.
You're getting out now, Joe. We can do it the nice way, or we can do it the hard way. And he's getting out. He's getting out. In fact, they're not even giving him a good spot to speak. You know when he's speaking on Monday? Monday is not that's the worst day.
Monday is the worst day? That's a Garfield policy. Come on, Joe Biden is not in the race anymore. Let's focus on your current opponent.
Barack Hussein Obama.
Oh my God. Girl, you gotta move on. He does not think about you.
Efforts. Melania Trump is set to release a new book at the beginning of October. And to promote it, she has been sharing a series of brief videos on social media. In one recent 30 seconds and other 37 seconds, she discussed the attempted assassination of her husband, Donald Trump. She described the experience as horrible and distressing and expressed frustration at the lack of arrest. Before the incident, she suggested there might be more to the story that needs to be uncovered. There are several issues with this statement. First, she is implying, thought not explicitly, that law enforcement might have been involved or failed to act, which is highly irresponsible and hints at conspiracy theories. Second, there are ongoing investigations, including a bipartisan panel in the House of Representatives and the resignation of the Secret Service Director. So it's not as if no one is looking into the matter. It's hard to take her concerns seriously when it's evident she has little personal affection for the men involved. Her lack of genuine emotional connection is clear. She is not even in the same bedroom with Donald Trump and has not been for 4 years. Thanks for tuning into American Political Buzz. If you enjoyed today's segment and reactions, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video.